Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility is the show we do each and every Wednesday here on the channel where we talk about and review some of the cool new releases that are coming out across the genres that we talk about and cover here on the channel. So today we're going to take a look at the debut album. It's a debut album from a new band, but it's also kind of an old band. Sort of. Yeah, pretty much. The band is called Weather Systems. Ocean Without a Shore is the name of the album. And yes, this is basically the now new version of Anathema. All right. So, of course, as we know, Anathema, band who were around for quite a long time, 11 studio albums. They released their last album in 2017 called The Optimist. You know, a couple years later, they basically said that they were going to go on indefinite hiatus, and then as it turns out, they basically just kind of put the band to rest. But of course, one of the Cavanaugh brothers decided, hey, you know what? I want to kind of continue on doing the same type of thing, but I'm not going to call it Anathema because of respect to my brother and the rest of the bandmates. So that's what he has done. He's taken Weather Systems as the name of the band, of course, also the name of an Anathema album. And this is on Mascot Records, right? Music Theories Recordings, Mascot Records, division of Mascot Records. And pop the disc out. Yeah, just more Weather Systems kind of photography or what have you. And the booklet. Lyrics and more imagery. It's all about the weather here. You think only Martin Popoff and I talk about the weather? Nope. All right, and part of the band here for Weather Systems, we got Daniel Cardoso, drums. Also, he has been named the live musical director. We've got Soraya Silva on vocals, so we do have a female singer here. We've got Peter Carreson on vocals. And we've got Daniel Cavanaugh, of course, on vocals, piano, electric piano, keyboards, vocoder, electric and acoustic guitars, bass, and programming. Additional vocals by Aloia Kretek and Paul Cairns. All songs written by Daniel Cavanaugh, engineered, produced, and mixed by Tony Dugan. Orchestral arrangements written by Daniel Cavanaugh and arranged by Mike McLennan. Cover art by Paul Reifer. Back art by Travis Smith. So, what does this album sound like? It sounds like what you would imagine. It's amazing how much this sounds just like an Anathema album. All the elements that you probably love from the last, 5 or 6 or 7 Anathema albums, you got them here. Right? The kind of dreamy, oftentimes orchestral kind of arrangements and soundscapes, the occasional bursts of, heavy guitars, the lush, multi-layered vocal harmonies between the male and female singing, just absolutely amazing. Dramatic, oftentimes spacey kind of feel, right? Elements to the music. It's as if this was titled an Anathema album, I'd be like, okay, that's perfect kind of continuation from where they left off. That's just what it is. Basically, the album is set into 2 parts. Part 1 is First Steps. Part 2, Learning to Fly. Again, not trying to read too much into it, but I'm wondering if Daniel is kind of saying, okay, well, here, the first part of the album, these are our first steps, kind of, taking what we did in Anathema, but walking towards something different. And then part 2, Learning to Fly, is like we're saying, okay, that was great. We have a nice legacy, but now we're off running as a different band. And in actuality, the first half of the CD does sound a little bit different than the second half. Okay, I would say the first half, part 1, First Steps, is more Anathema sounding, and then the second is probably where the band might go afterwards. It's not all that much different, but, different elements. So First Steps is comprised of 5 parts. You've got Synesthesia, which is terrific and has some really big, heavy, crunchy guitars in it. It's like it gets pretty heavy at times, which I'm totally digging. But again, those great vocals, right? Just so good, so catchy. Then Do Angels Sing Like Rain comes next, and then we have Untouchable Part 3. Of course, Untouchable, the great parts 1 and part 2, amazing, amazing songs from the Weather Systems album. Just so incredible. And here you'll hear some similar themes, right? Musical themes. They take it a different place vocally. Excuse me, just so good. And if you love the first 2 Untouchable parts, you'll love this. Ghost in the Machine is up next. Also a really terrific song. Again, moody, but just uplifting at the same time. And then we have Are You There? Part 2. That's a continuation of a track from their Very Fine and Natural Disaster album. So again, some familiar themes kind of continued on from old Anathema classics, old Anathema albums in the first part. Part 2, Learning to Fly, you've got Still Take Me With You, Ocean Without a Shore, and The Space Between Us as the 4 tracks comprised of that long epic suite. Again, lots of great use of kind of spacey symphonic keys, but still those like little ambient electronic elements are there. Nice guitar textures and whatnot, and the vocals are just outstanding. And I will say, Soraya Silva, really great singer. She's really good. And Peter Carlson's vocals, between the 3 of them, just really meshes well together. But you got Daniel's vocal style. You know him well from Anathema, so you know when he's singing. This is really good. This is really good. And like I've seen other people talk out there over the last couple of weeks, they have said that basically this is just another fine Anathema album under a different name. So if you've liked the last 5 or 6 Anathema albums, you're going to love this one. So 4.5 out of 5 star. Really good stuff. And the more you listen to it, the more you like it. The more those kind of harmonies and the melodies just kind of sweep you up and take you away. It's like, I'm reminded of classic Anathema. There's moments on here too that remind me of like a Porcupine Tree and Steven Wilson solo stuff, Pineapple Thief, that sort of thing. Just really good. Whether you call it prog or like atmospheric rock or hard rock or pop, it's like all of those things rolled into one. So really strong stuff. Weather Systems, Ocean Without a Shore, like I said, 4.5 out of 5 star. Let us know what you think if you've heard it already. If not, if you're an Anathema fan, I think you need to go out and check this out like immediately. Don't waste any time. Just go do it because it's right along line with those great albums that they've put out in recent memory. So check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. That's right. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options all down below. All of that helps support the channel, so thank you all in advance for your support there. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I think I mentioned this the other day. If you're someone who likes to do the Cameo thing every so often, you got like maybe a birthday or an anniversary or something coming up, or maybe you just want to ask me a couple questions privately that I can answer in a video. There's a sale going on with Cameo all the month of October, so it's a reduced rate or whatever. So if that's kind of your speed, go check that out. And thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. May or may not have another 1 or 2 reviews for you here today. We'll see how the day goes. But more stuff coming at you, as always, all the damn time. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.